evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 5th of June, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, VOJN beats STPS, and in our feature for this evening, St. Kitts, the under-19 Rock the Rim basketball champions. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Hi, miss, are you okay?
My chest out to me. All the pain gone down to me arm.
Someone call the ambulance.
In the event of a health emergency, dial 469-3333.
Good day, you've reached the Alexandra Emergency Line. This is Nurse Hanley speaking. What is your emergency?
For health emergencies, dial 469-3333. That's 469-3333.
Well, I'm back, and we start with cricket. Cricket West Indies has announced the list of players selected to participate in the warm-up match with the Indian team ahead of the upcoming Test series. The visitors will have a training camp in Barbados and will play a two-day match on the 5th and the 6th of July at Kensington Oval. They'll then travel to Dominica for the first Test match at Windsor Park starting on the 12th of July. The 8 players all have first-class experience. They are all-rounders Russian Primus and Kevin Wickham, batsmen Zachary McCaskey and Rashon Worrell, wicketkeeper Tevin Imblak, off-spinner Chaim Holder, and fast bowlers Jay McAllister and McKenny Clark. The match schedule in terms of those Test matches, well, the 12th to the 16th July, the first Test match at Windsor Park in Dominica, the 20th to the 24th of July, the second Test match at Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad. Meanwhile, West Indies men will tour England in the summer of 2024, where they will play 3 Test matches. The series will bowl off at Lord's on the 10th to the 14th July, followed by the second Test at Trent Bridge, 18th to 22nd July, and the final contest, 26th to the 30th July. And so in terms of the match schedule, first Test match 10th to 14th July, second Test match 18th to 22nd July, third Test match 26th to 30th July. And in more local cricket, on Friday 30th June, the final preliminary match in the 2023 Runako Morton TDC Primary Schools Cricket Tournament was played at the Itoile Park. The VOJN Primary School faced off with the ever-improving St. Thomas's Primary School. VOJN batted first and started sluggishly, with their 2 top batsmen going cheaply. However, they showed that they have some serious depth in their batting and lost no other wickets in getting to 72 from their allotted 10 overs. St. Thomas's Primary started well and at one time with 22 for no loss in the 4th over looked to be creating a huge upset. However, after the fall of the first wicket, there was a steady procession to and from the pavilion. They eventually wilted at 46 from their 10 overs. Summarized scores: VOJN 72 for 2 in 10 overs, Tijani Daniel 34 not out, Kamari France 13 not out, Micaiah Hamilton bagged 2 for 11. St. Thomas's Primary 46 for 7 in 10, Teshawn Bolas 13, Andre Dolo 11. The Murray Prentice had the amazing figures of 3 wickets for 4 runs, Kimadri Nisbet 2 for 9, Kamari France 1 for 12, VOJN won by 26 runs. Man of the match, the Murray Prentice. Let's get a wee bit of the action.
I have a feeling that this is the first time little Philip is going to get a bat. Last time we saw him, he was excelling at the cross country at St. Thomas's Primary. He's the son of Dewan Philip. Dewan was running alongside him and encouraging him. But there's no Dewan here today. The young batsman now will have to bat on his own. Here goes. He's having a switch at that. A little bit of a pull shot too, but it was too close to him. At least he wasn't backing away. And that ends the over. So, VOJN, I think, would have this one pretty much wrapped up. He's on driving. That's a nice looking shot. The fielder is not approaching it well at all. Well, he finally gets down and they get a single. Somehow he was not. The approach looked a little lackluster, and then eventually he got down just in time. He was traveling. It was well played. Here goes once more. Balls to little Philip. Philip gets a no ball, I believe, and they're off and running. I believe if it's not signaled no ball, it would be a wide anyway. No ball is signaled, so it's going to be a free hit. So giving away a couple of extras now in the latter stages of this game. So here he goes, moves in now with the free hit delivery. He's punching it into the offside. Philip is off and running. That's a lovely shot. Goes out to long off and badly misfielded. Philip is coming back for the second. Oh, Philip is hustling his home. Sliding home is young Philip. Well, he's willing to run, I could tell you that. The little man covered the distance quickly. So he might not only be a cross-country runner, he might be a sprinter too, because he covered that distance very quickly and was sliding home as if he had on roller skates. So the bowler will continue. Moves in now to bowl. Good delivery, but it's hit hard down towards mid-on. Philip ready to run. The striker says no, go back. So he does. So Philip was running blind on that occasion, stopped by the striker. Here he goes, he bowled. Not a bad delivery, but he's punching hard. Not timing it. It goes into the offside. The bowler picks it up, can't score. I think I'm hearing DiMaggio is the name of the bowler. As he bowls now from the pavilion end. Bowls outside the off stump. He's off the edge down towards third man. The fielder is rushing in. Abbey it is. And gets a return in. And just one more to the total. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. And I think Philip has been struck in front. Philip has been struck in front. The little man didn't get any bat onto that one. And he was struck right in front. And he comes back. The little man goes. Philip LBW. That's another wicket for St. Thomas's. And I'll have to say, the fat lady should be singing a tune for VOJ in a few. Prentice will be bowling his final over. Had a very impressive first over. Unlike his last outing against Charleston Primary, this time he definitely wasn't bowling medium pacers. When he bowled at a lot of wides, he was bowling spin, and I think he's continuing in that vein. And he showed in his last over that he could not only bowl off spinners, but he's also bowling. He jumps in the air, couldn't pull it in, as that was hit pretty firmly. It was over his head. He leaped up trying to pull it down with both hands, failed. Another run to the total. So here goes Prentice once more. Moves in now to bowl. The keeper again doesn't stop it effectively. And one more to the total. It's a bye. I guess all of these youngsters, just that they are work in progress, and with practice, more games, they'll only get better. He's slapping this one into the offside. There's Kiara doing well. Feels it nicely. Good bit of work there by the tall athlete from VOJ. And only one, but that was hit nicely. See, he goes once more. Prentice bowls. He's struck on the pad, but he was well outside the leg stump, and the keeper was showing the batsman to go out of his crease, wanting him to make a mistake and go off balance. So Prentice it is. We'll move in once more to bowl. And that one struck him on the foot. He seemed to be paid. I could tell you, he's paid. Struck him flush on the foot. And Laborde would be indicating that he was missing leg stump. Well, Laborde seems to be having a laugh. The umpire shouldn't laugh. Laborde seems to be having a bit of a laugh because the batsman winced in pain. Almost buckled. Well bowled, well bowled. That's brilliantly bowled. Twisting the arm on that occasion. Clean bowled. And is that the game? They're all out. And that's brilliantly bowled by Prentice. He had a good bowling spell today. Got it? Okay. 1-2.
I would like to present this man of the match to Demari Prentice. Well played.
Thanks.
Well, Demari Prentice, you had a very poor game against Charleston Primary. You told me that you're going to rectify that today, and you did. But guess what? You didn't even bowl medium pacers. You're showing that you're very versatile. What were you bowling? Off breaks or leg breaks or both?
I was bowling both.
Well, it goes to show that you're very versatile, and you came back. You had a very poor knock as well. You didn't get off today. You must have felt a little bit disappointed with your batting today.
Yes.
And so the bowling made it up. How many wickets did you pull off today?
I got 3.
3 wickets, and you bowled really well. So congratulations. You know now it's the big moment. I think you're going to have your arch rivals Charleston Primary in the finals. What are your thoughts about that?
I think we can beat them this time. They just get lucky the last time.
Okay then. Well, all the best. We look forward to a big game next week.
And just to remind you that tomorrow, Thursday, we'll see the grand finals in terms of the Primary Schools Cricket Championship, the Runako Morton TDC 2023 Cricket in Action. At 1 p.m., we'll have the this game for the third spot, and that will be between JLPS and STPS. And then at 3 p.m., the grand finals between VOJN and Charleston Primary. We expect the park to be ram-packed. And by the way, there's no cost to get into the ETW. Now to football, we have this special big up for the man Leroy Junjun Sweeney.
Leroy Junjun Sweeney is the equipment manager for the St. Kitts and Nevis Senior Men's National Football Team, known as the Sugar Boys. He's a mainstay with the backroom staff and has been with them since 2011. Junjun's work as equipment manager is very, very important to the success of the team, as he ensures they have all they need on and off the field, no less important than the jerseys they wear.
We make sure that the players them be ready, make sure the jersey on time, the balls them here, everything to the fields, the water, the Gatorade, the equipments them, everything, make sure everything back out on the field, so when we come, we're ready to go straight into football start and everything. It's very important because if man on time with the jersey, man on time with the equipments and everything, you get everybody behind. You lack with the training, you lack with the coming to team meetings and everything with the players them, because everything is late. So I always go to be on time with everything. Make sure the jersey, the players them get a jersey on time, make sure the field set up on time, make sure all the equipment's down to the bus on time, so we could be moving definitely on time for every time.
Having been with the team this long, he has seen many close calls in them qualifying for the Gold Cup, but just barely missing out, the most recently back in 2019 in Suriname. To see them finally make the cut is a joy for him.
It's a great feeling to see us actually qualify for the Gold Cup right now, because in 2019 in Suriname it was hard. When the former captain couldn't play, that was Das Jammers from St. Paul's. He dropped the spirit of a lot of the players then. So it's nice that we have everybody on par, everybody in full health, so we could go through and win this game here.
Hard work, dedicated, committed. Leroy Sweeney, a vital factor in the Sugar Boys' success.
We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Fulfield, from Queen Show to Jubilee, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass.
Well, I'm back, and tonight basketball is in the spotlight. The St. Kitts Under-19 team was the ultimate dominant force in the Rock the Rim Under-19 basketball tournament, which was held in Nevis between Friday 30th June and Sunday 2nd July. The action spot was the Grelhull Stevens Netball Complex. 3 teams participated: St. Kitts, Sabre, and host Nevis. The tournament was coordinated by Taro Merkman of St. Eustatius and Wanda Parry France and her team from Nevis. On Friday evening, St. Kitts defeated Sabre, Nevis defeated Sabre, and St. Kitts defeated Nevis. On Saturday evening, Nevis defeated Sabre, St. Kitts defeated Sabre, and St. Kitts defeated Nevis. On the final night, Sunday night, Sabre and Nevis faced off to determine the second finalists. A match which was won by Nevis. Nevis then faced off with St. Kitts in the grand finals. It was a tight game up to the first half. Both teams were tied 15-all at the end of the first quarter, and by halftime, St. Kitts was leading by a mere 1 point, 29-28. Nevis faltered badly in the third quarter, and although they improved tremendously in the final quarter, it was a case of too little, too late. Final score, St. Kitts 66, Nevis 52. St. Kitts therefore the undisputed champions. Amir Gums of St. Kitts was adjudged the MVP of the tournament. Let's take in the close of that game, St. Kitts versus Nevis.
Pass is off now. He's going to try for the big shot. Yes, he is. And that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I didn't hear the crowd on that occasion, but number 9 put in a brilliant shot. That 54-39 the score. Off target. St. Kitts with the rebound. St. Kitts number 4 passes to the man number 24. He's open. He dunks it in. He's tall. And St. Kitts now making a point here that we are large and we are in charge. Nevis has buckled under the pressure with 5:15 on the clock. St. Kitts pulling away. 55-39 or 56-39. It looks as if from this distance. And now he goes to the free-throw line. So there he goes. Poor shot. But St. Kitts with the rebound. He calls straight number 4. Loops it over to the tall number 24. Poor shot. But St. Kitts gets a rebound and sinks 2 more. Nevis wilting under pressure here. 59-39. The St. Kitts team has pulled away. And St. Kitts comes away with the rebound. They're very good at that. He's open again. No, he passes to the wrong man. And he would have lost it to Nevis. And so he goes, hooks it up, hit off the glass, taken by St. Kitts, missing the shot. St. Kitts with the rebound. Going up court, uptown, and doing too much. Lost it for the moment, but number 24 goes up. Fancy play. And the ball has been knocked out. So too much style on that occasion and just missing out on the shot. Easily up would have done it. So here goes. Passes off to the wrong man. Nevis with the ball. Going downtown. 4:18 on the clock. And lost it. So, gonna be Nevis's ball. So, referee's right there. Says it's a foul. So, tension here. Misses the shot. Nevis has missed too many shots. And St. Kitts, on the other hand, they would have converted a lot more. That's why they're leading by so many. So, one more shot. And misses another shot, but gets a rebound and sinks two. That was quick, reactive work. So, 4-3 on the clock, 59 to 41. No, St. Kitts passes off to number 4, who gets it up. Thinking about the dunk maybe. And he has lost it. So, it's back now with Nevis going downtown. 3:49 on the clock. Passes off. Hits the ring, no good. Loses it to St. Kitts on the rebound. Number 4, almost on his own. Sinks 2 more. That was too easy. So it's 50. I think they've gone into the 60s now. Let's wait and see when the score changes. Nevis is on 41, St. Kitts on 60. So Nevis totally rattled right now. Fat Lady would be approaching the blocked and sinks 2 though. Good reactive, good response. So 60 to 43. St. Kitts has definitely played the better ball. Oh, he's holding his shirt. He actually held on to his shirt and just pulled him back. So while he was trying to run with the ball, number 4 was holding on to his shirt and just pulling him back. Well, well, well. So sinks 2, that's brilliant. So 2 more. Jeffrey Lewis not very happy. And it's 45 to 60. St. Kitts with the pass. 2 minutes 48 on the clock. Here's the number 4 player who is very fancy. Very good too. Good ball player. Tries to shoot. Misses the shot. And looks as if there was an impact. And somebody screamed in agony. 2 players apparently collided there. So this score, we are not 60 to 45, 15 behind Nevis. I think the Fat Lady is somewhere close. So Nevis gets the rebound. Nevis moving in, trying to avoid the block, and sinks 2 more. So 48 the score to 60. 2:23 on the clock. So St. Kitts at the penalty at the free throw line. So here goes. 60 to 48. Rolls in. Make that 61 to 48. So number 4, small in stature but very confident in his abilities, and he has certainly done very well for his team. As he sinks another one, 62 to 48. Nevis with the ball now. 2:20 on the clock. 2:16. Here goes. Doesn't sink it. St. Kitts comes away with the rebound. Moving along nice. He's going to dunk. I believe he wants to dunk. No, he just hooks it in. So 2 more. 64 to 48. Can Nevis get to 50? That might be the point to consider at this juncture. So here goes. So here goes now. And so it's going to be Nevis's ball. 64 to 48. I think the main thing now is to see if Nevis can get to 50. Sinkis gets a rebound. Sinkis pop puts it off nicely. Number 4. Too much style, I thought. And sometimes he misses out because of the style. He would have put in a lot more had he just... That's Nevis hits the 50 mark now. So Nevis 50 on the 10s. At least that's an achievement. 64 to 50, 106 on the clock. He's killing some time and passes off now. Back, will we have a timeout here with all this passing around? They're trying to kill the time. They're trying to kill time. Might get a timeout. Sinks 2. So after all of that, he just drove to the hoop and put in 2 more. 66 to 50. Nevis goes up, doesn't sink it, and the ball goes out of touch. So 66 to 50. Nevis behind the 8 ball by all of 16. Yes, Sinkits again passing it around, and then they'll make the big move for the shot. Here's the shot. He doesn't sink it, but gets the rebound. Number 10, almost as if they're doing practice drills. Just passing the ball around. 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to make the last shot. They want to make the last shot. They're being deliberate here. He doesn't sink it. And so 4 seconds on the clock. He's very open. And that's the game. Sinkis has won. 66 to 52. And they certainly played the better ball, Sinkits. Definitely played the better ball all evening. So Sinkits has won in this three-island tournament. Sabre, Sinkits, and Nevis. So Nevis would get the silver medal, and definitely Sinkits the better team on the night.
Anybody want to go into this something give medal? Don't you hear it? You got car wash and bake sale and all kind of thing. Yes. We music, everything will be jiggy. And we're gonna make sure my partner got so nobody could tell him come out of the game and so.
We also want to thank 869 Sports Lounge and Bar, Carrot Eats, of course, you the people of Nevis who has been so hospitable. I got a chance to eat the best hot dogs in the Federation. According to DJ Willis, we want to thank you as well. Without you, of course, this would not have been a success. We want to say, big it up, the team that never lost in this round robin. None other than Sinkits. Give them a round of applause. Sinkits has been the first place, the first prize in this Rock the Rim. Carol America is presenting the Sinkits team with the first prize trophy.
So that's the winning St. Kitts team with the trophy. Congratulations to St. Kitts. They definitely played the better ball all tournament. MVP of the tournament, Mr. Gums. Number 4.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.